Hi guys, I'm here today with a top-notch projector. That's the WiMiUS K9. Yeah, it's not the smallest one, but when it comes to projectors, I have already tested so many of them. Then also size matters. It's a rule of thumb. I've never seen a super small projector which is really good. So if you need all the features, good quality, a lot of automatic features like automatic focus, automatic keystone, good speaker, good ventilation, not too loud, then it usually doesn't work with smaller size. So this looks very, very promising with all specs. Everything what we have here allows also streaming, but has already built in a ton of apps like Netflix and much, much more. So super interesting set. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what you get, how to set it up, and how good the quality really is. So here again the box with some information also on this side. But let's open the box, see what we get. As you can see, everything comes nicely packaged, nicely protected. That's also very important. A lot of caution here. That's exactly what we want to see. Good protection, that we don't have to be worried. Comes in with some brand information and a super large user manual in a lot of different languages. Already English is 30 pages. You can see how detailed this is. Absolutely amazing. But you don't have to be worried. Usually these things are pretty easy to be used. And we get an iOS wireless screencast device, Wi-Fi dongle. So that's a really nice extra. But here even much more accessories. Large remote control with direct buttons for Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime Video, and even a direct button for the browser. Yeah, I have to admit I've never seen such a comprehensive remote control before. Of course, we need two AAA batteries for that, which are not included in the set. But no problem, these are really just normal standard batteries. Then we get the full-size HDMI to HDMI cable, power supply, two-prong, makes it easier, for example, for outside. And then here the absolutely beautiful main device is the opening for speakers and ventilation protection here in the front. Then we have the autofocus and receiver also from the front. Ventilation also on this side, and in the back we have all the ports. We even have an Ethernet port. Also something which I've never seen before in projector, and we have 2x USB, so you can put the video on a USB stick, play directly from here. We have 2x full-size HDMI, then we have the headphone jack and the infrared receiver from the back, power port, and underneath we have these 4 soft rubber feet for a safe stand. We have the built-in tilting function. That's the size of the screw, also very large one. With some projectors we get only very short ones, and we have also a standard 1/4-inch tripod mount, so we can use it for example on this small tripod or on a large tripod. Very important also that the tripod mount is fully centered, so it's not leaning to the side. Okay, and so I have the projector here inside. You can see it's not completely dark, so definitely not the perfect environment, but that's how it is in a lot of situations in real life. So let's use the remote control to turn it on. You can see turns into blue. Yeah, it has already sharpened the image. It's absolutely super sharp. Now we have to choose the environment. I think that's correct here. Select the language. And now of course important to connect to the Wi-Fi network. So we pick the network and apply the password. Let's see if it can connect. A lot of projectors have huge problems usually. Here absolutely no problem. And so we could already set up Netflix. I skip for now. And first setup is already done. A lot of apps are already installed, but we can do even more. Of course, first we want to have a perfect image. Of course, now the time to use the keystone correction. Vertical correction on, automatic correction on. It has done already some corrections, but here in this case I want to use the 4-point. So I'm moving here a little bit to the inside, also the right side a little bit to the inside, this one a little bit up, and the left top also a little bit down. Yeah, now we are pretty close to perfect. Now let's see what we can do in the zooming. Like most other projectors, we cannot increase the size, but we can make it smaller. Can see we can make this image smaller. or bring it back to 100%. What's really awesome to see how fast we can do that. With a lot of projectors, we need a lot of time to do that. And then optimization of the focus. Let's try again, automatic focus. But of course we are super close here. That's not going to be perfect. Let's try with manual focus. Yeah, I think we are definitely too close. That's not a perfect environment. If you are a little bit further away or have a straight vision, then it would be much easier for the automatic focus to handle that. But I still think in this very difficult situation, it does a great job. And so we have the projector a little bit higher. So let's see how this automatic adjustment would work. You can see it's projecting these special images, and after that it will be perfect in seconds. And you can see we have the Bluetooth settings, we have the network, we have also the audio. With the Bluetooth we can connect external speakers. We have a lot of audio settings, much more than with other projectors. Picture mode, you can see also a lot. So let's also check on the internal player. So we can choose different inputs. Let's go to USB. So here we have a full 1080p video. So I go a little bit closer here. So you can see that a little bit better. Okay, and so we are pretty close here. You can see how good this is. Absolutely awesome, really sharp from the left top to the right bottom. This is definitely not a perfect video. I think the next one will be much better. So let's wait for a little bit. Yeah, I love this scene here with the snow. You can see how good this is, how sharp, really nice colors, everything absolutely amazing. Also this part here, watch this thing, how smooth also the player is playing this full 1080p video, and the speaker is nice. And even though we have the volume not on a very high level, there is absolutely nothing to hear from the cooling. Yeah, the cooling also one of the great things here on this projector. That's really hard to hear, especially when we have some audio, almost nothing to hear from the fan. Of course we also want to test if we can play a native 4K video, and so I'm pushing here and it won't work like with most other projectors. And now let's try with the screencasting. We use this wire here, plug it in for power. The cool thing is that you can use the power directly from here. So I plug it in and then plug in HDMI. So we have blue light here. Of course now we have to switch to HDMI 2. So let's see if there's something here. And so after adding the dongle we get all the information which we need. Now I swipe down. Let's go to the screencast option. Search for devices. We see the Cast TV A7E0. We click on that. Start now. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, works really fast. Absolutely awesome. Of course now we have to make this larger. Okay, and so I'm back here after screencasting. I haven't tried the apps, but I'm pretty sure everything will work as well. And so I would say everything has been working really good, pretty much straight out of the box, no problems so far. It's very helpful that we have this streaming dongle even for Android. We have so many options and all these apps here, so definitely no lack of connectivity options, and the quality is very decent from the left top to the right bottom. Definitely a solid full 1080p. I love also these automatic settings, Keystone, focus, and especially how quiet this is. I've also tried to find out where we have some hot air, and it was difficult to find out because there's not a lot of hot air. That's also a big plus, that we don't have a huge stream of hot air to the side. So there's no doubt about that. This is one of the best projectors I've ever had. and so full recommendation from my side. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.